Hello, I'm Ava the Atomic Blonde. In this strategy, we will be using a market structure oscillator to grab really fast cash with some speedy entries and exits for that satisfying quick trade. Let's take a peek. Firstly, go to the indicator tab at the top of the screen. In the search box, type in Market Structure Oscillator. Click on the indicator by Lux Algo and add it to your chart. There is not much to change in the settings for the indicator. All I have done is to make the short-term weight a little stronger at 1.5. I did this because I am looking for super short-term scalp trades. The rest you can simply configure to your own personal preference. I have also turned on the cycle oscillator cross signals and colored them for clarity. And with that, we are all set up to start scalping. Let's look at the long scalp trade. First, we need the oscillator line to be above the midline as it is here. We are then looking for the histogram to be negative and wait for a positive cross. Here's our positive cross. We can see the oscillator is above the midline and the histogram has crossed from negative to positive. The indicator will place a dot below the bar to further help identify this cross. After the cross, we open a long position at the open price of the next bar and set a protective stop at the most recent swing low. For the exit, we just need to wait for the oscillator to travel through the top threshold, which I have marked off here in white. Here we can see that the close of the bar took the oscillator through the threshold. That's our signal to grab the fast money and run. Now we simply exit on the open of the next bar, and the job is done. And so this was our trade. It wasn't huge, but it was fast, which is what we are aiming for with this strategy. Now let's look at a short trade and the same rules apply, just reversed. So we need the oscillator to be below the midpoint and we wait for a negative cross of the histogram. Here we have the setup with the negative cross of the histogram as well as the oscillator being below the midpoint. The stop is set above the most recent swing high. Now we wait for the oscillator to move below the lower threshold. Here the oscillator has moved down to the level, but it may be a bit hard to see. To double check, you may need to zoom in. To do this, go to the magnifying glass on the left-hand side of the screen and click on it. Then go down to the area where the cross occurred and draw a tight rectangle on the spot where you want to zoom in, just like this. Here we can see that the cross we were looking for did occur, but you may like to adjust some of the colors in the setting for extra clarity. We have our exit signal, so we will close the short position at the open of the next bar. And there you have it. A small trade, but a fast one. Remember, sometimes faster is better. Happy hunting, honey. This is a super fast and easy strategy. It trades win size for speed, but hey, who doesn't love a quickie? Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time, sweetheart.